Have you ever watched a TV show and felt your heart race with excitement, uh, only to have it thrown into a whirlwind of confusion? And that's the journey many fans of The Summer I Turned Pretty are experiencing right now. Um, Before diving into this emotional roller coaster, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Um, as we look ahead to 2025, it's intriguing to see how this show is navigating the choppy waters of character relationships, especially between Belly and Jeremiah. Um, Having been skeptical of their relationship in the book, Will Always Have Summer, I found myself pleasantly surprised after catching the first two episodes of season three. One of my biggest gripes about the book was Belly and Jeremiah's rushed engagement. Following the stormy revelation of his infidelity, it felt entirely irrational, leading me to wonder how they could possibly think this was a solid choice. Um, while some plot points remain unchanged in the adaptation, the show manages to weave in alterations that lend credibility to their decisions in a clever narrative twist. The series juxtaposes Jeremiah and Belly's situation with that of Stephen and Taylor. And as fans, we witness their emotional conflicts as they navigate the ups and downs of love. And this added depth makes Belly and Jeremiah's struggles feel relatable and genuine. The tension between Stephen and Taylor is palpable, especially as they entice viewers with their on again, off again saga. They're caught in a web of secrecy, secretly seeing each other while flitting from one relationship to another. Uh, it's messy, yes, but it also prompts us to reflect on Belly and Jeremiah's choices. Internal conflicts arise, especially as we root for couples. And I can't check out that. The intercy pricey is made not if I'm cheering for Stephen and Taylor to wind up together, it makes me reconsider Jeremiah's actions with Belly Shoal. In a twisted way, I find myself questioning their deceptive moves while grappling with my feelings toward Jeremiah's past misstep. And the plot thickens further when Stephen faces a tragic accident, reigniting deep thoughts about life and commitment. And this pivotal moment shifts the tone of the relationships, adding intensity to Jeremiah's hurried proposal. And unlike the book, where such a proposal follows a relatively less dynamic event, the series stirs emotions by placing it in the context of trauma. Now they find themselves at a crossroads, balancing impulse with the harsh realities of their recent experiences. While I still remain skeptical about their engagement, their thought processes have become clearer, and then making them faced with the fragility of life, is that their emotional responses drive them toward each other. As the series unfolds, it's important to recognize that Belly and Jeremiah have matured. Their college years have shaped their bond in ways that might make an engagement feel more reasonable. In the end, it's fascinating how a simple narrative can morph into a complex portrayal of love and relationships. The more tangled the storylines, become the easier it feels to accept their rushed choice, right? And don't you dare underestimate the power of love. And if you can marry someone you barely know, maybe next week I'll tie the knot with my favorite pizza slice. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,